thing I have ever done before. I don't even know where to start with this video, but we're just gonna jump right into it because I know you all are wanting to know what the heck I just did. Me too. I do want to give credit to Jazzy Anne because this is totally where I got the idea from. She got the idea from TikToks but then made it into a YouTube video. But I definitely want to give credit to her because I wouldn't have known about this video without her making hers. And also Sarah for finding it and sending it to me. So I could put myself in this situation for your entertainment. This is such a weird video.
Step number 1, I made a Google Forms survey to send to the guys.
If you received this at some point in my life, you were one of my crushes. Congratulations. Please answer the questions honestly. I'll not be offended. This is just for fun and I appreciate you being down to take the quiz. And then the first question is, what's your name? Where do I know you from? Did you know I liked you? If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? Did you ever like me? Rate my attractiveness. Rate my personality quality that stands out about me. What terms are we on? How awkward is this? Final thoughts, anything you'd like to say to my YouTube subscribers. So I had to figure out how I could ask them to take this discreetly so they didn't think like anything weird was going on. So what I did was I texted them this. Hey, fill in the blank. I hope you're doing well since we last talked. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind helping me out with a YouTube video I'm making by taking a survey. Very like chill, not pointed or anything. It's just kind of like, hey, will you help me out with this?
Little did they know that the survey they were going to take was about...
And then they would answer like, sure. After they said that, then I responded, it should take less than 5 minutes. Thanks, I really appreciate your help. And then I sent them the link and this is how it showed up on the messages. Like, there were a couple people that I did not message. Then there were 2 boys that I sent the message to but didn't respond to me in time. We haven't talked in like forever, so I don't blame them. Just me thinking about all the boys that I messaged is like, it makes me like kind of want to throw up. Some of these boys I literally haven't talked to in like years. I haven't even seen them or spoken to them. Other people I'm like chill with and I've talked to, but some of these guys, I have no idea what they said about me or if they knew that I liked them. Time to get into the first guy. Guys, this was so out of my comfort zone. I do not do stuff like this. So the first guy is Chris, and I liked Chris last year actually. So we talked for a long time back and forth, and then we just like kind of stopped talking to each other, and it just kind of like slowly like we just kind of stopped talking. But it wasn't like a big deal or drastic or anything, so I'm interested to see what he has to say. Out of all of the guys on this list, Chris is probably the one who knows me the best because it was last year that we were talking. We just like spent a lot of time getting to know each other. So, where do I know you from? Youth conference. That's like a church camp that we had in the summer. Did you know I liked you? Yes. Chris is one of the guys we told each other we liked each other. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? I told you and then you told me after. Yeah. Did you ever like me? Yes. Rate my attractiveness 10. Oh. Rate your personality 10. Oh my gosh. Quality that stands out about me, follows her heart through everything she does. What turns are we on? Yeah, we talk a bit, we're chill, yeah. How awkward was this? No big deal. Final thoughts, anything you'd like to say to my YouTube subscribers? Share Riley's channel, she deserved the numbers. That was a good start. Thank you, Chris. That was so nice. Yeah, Chris and I are on good terms, we still talk. Camden May. Okay, so Camden, I've probably talked to him like 5 times and we didn't go to the same school. I actually had dinner at his house because my friend and her family invited me to go with them to their house, and it was kind of like one of those crushes where you like them but you don't really know them and you just like see them around and you're like, whoa, hi. So that's how this crush was. Okay, I'm kind of nervous because I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, so where do I know you from? Sophia's family came over and had dinner with my family and she brought you along. I'm pretty sure that's where we met, but I could be wrong honestly. No, so that is where we met the first time. Did you know I liked you? Kinda. Okay, yeah. I DM'd him a couple times and I don't know, just like didn't go anywhere. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? I never really had any concrete evidence as to whether you did or not. I just kind of had that vibe and didn't know whether or not I was right. We didn't see each other much, which also made it more unsure. Yeah, so that's exactly how I feel about it. Did you ever like me? Yes! What? Oh my gosh! Are you for real? 9. All right. What quality stands out about me? Honestly, your smile was one of the first things that caught my attention. Unlike most people, your smile is so much more than a physical expression of happiness. When you smile, I feel as though there's an added factor of joy that is contagious. Your smile has the ability to convey your love for everyone that matches so well with your personality. I wish there was a better way to put that, but I sure did try my best. That is so sweet. I think that's like one of the best compliments I've ever gotten before. That was so nice. Oh my gosh. What terms are we on? A 3. Yeah, we don't talk that much at all. I think we randomly would like say, like DM each other like, hey, cool, you know, that kind of thing, but like we don't really talk very much. But oh my gosh, how awkward was this? No big deal. Final thoughts, anything you'd like to say to my YouTube subscribers? Something that I was thinking through all of this was the fact that you never know how someone truly feels about you. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Laying it all out on the table is really cool. And I've never done something like this before where I just am honest with people. It's really made me think about how I will handle relationships in the future. Am I gonna tell you how I really feel? Like, just go for it, guys. That was so nice, Camden. That one made me feel really good. Thank you so much. The next boy that took this survey quiz was Blake. And Blake I met at EFY. So EFY is a church camp, and something that's a big deal at EFY are cows. That's like an acronym. A cow is a crush of the week. That week you're thinking about the people in your group and like who you might have a crush on. So Blake was one of my crushes for that week. The other boy that I messaged didn't answer me. So we messaged our group afterwards and he said he you know, liked me. I was his cow for like the first half of the week, and then the last half of the week I wasn't. So I'm interested to see what this says. So, did you know I liked you? Yes. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? I was your cow. Yep. Did you ever like me? Kinda. Yeah, so rate my attractiveness 8. That's still good, okay. Rate my personality 8, okay. Quality that stands out about me, consistently happy. That's so nice. You guys, you're making me feel so good. What terms are we on? We're 3. Sometimes I'll just randomly have something to say with these people, but a lot of them, like, I don't know them very well. Our span of communication was like very short. I feel like 3 is a good, we like each other's Instagram pics, but like sometimes we will send a message to each other or like say hi or whatever. So how awkward was this? No big deal. Any final thoughts? Nope. Okay. Sounds good. I have a couple of cows in this video, so just keep in mind Blake was my 2nd year of EFY. Jalen. Okay. Jalen is the boy I liked like around 8th grade. We met when I was 13 and he was 14. I just kind of liked him. So, what's your name? Jalen. Where do I know you from? Church, youth group. Did you know I liked you? It was obvious. I think that if you're a kid, it's way more apparent that you have a crush on someone. If you know I liked you, how could you tell? You followed me around. You laughed at everything I said. Everyone told me you did in case I was somehow oblivious, plus you told me. If that isn't like a kid crush, I don't know what is. You followed me around. I sound like a stalker. Oh my gosh. Did you ever like me? Kinda. Okay. I thought you liked me, so. It's okay. That's why I'm doing this, right? Just finding the truth out. Finally. Rate my attractiveness 10. Thank you. Rate my personality 8. Alright, that's still good. What quality stands out about me? Extremely positive and kind. Aw, man. That's really nice. What terms are we on? Yeah, I'd say 1. Like, we don't ever talk, really. And then how awkward, how awkward was this? 10. This was awful. Sorry. Sorry I put you through this. Final thoughts, anything you'd like to say to my YouTube subscribers? Remember, we live so far away, but we would be better friends if we didn't. That's true, honestly. I do agree with that though. I think we'd be better friends if we lived closer together. Yeah, I think that was like a major thing with all of these guys, is that they live so far away from me. It's just hard. You like someone from a long distance, which makes it harder. But I also think like the mystery sometimes helps a little bit when you're like, ooh, next time I see you, like, ah. So the next person that took this quiz, his name is George. And he was my EFY cow the first year I went to EFY. And he is just so nice. Where do you know me from? EFY SVU 2017. Did you know I liked you? Other. Kinda. But I also didn't really know you would count me as a crush. I guess that makes sense. Cows are like, you know them for like a week, and that's like all the time you have. But I feel like I should include them in here because if I wrote about you in my journal, like, you deserve to be on this list. And all of these guys I've written about in my journal, so they all deserve to be on this list. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? Well, you put up with my dancing. See, I love when guys just go for it and are outgoing, have fun and dance and like sing and do all the things. Did you ever like me? Yes. Rate my attractiveness 10. You guys are so nice. Oh my gosh. Rate my personality 10. Quality that stands out about me: your willingness to be happy and not scared of deep things. You aren't basic. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try my best not to be like shallow or basic or like, I don't know, surface level. What terms are we on? Only form of communication. Yeah. How awkward was this? A 5. Okay. They're right in the middle, putting us both out of our comfort zones. Final thoughts, anything you want to say to my YouTube subscribers? Thanks for supporting Riley. She's absolutely the best person. If you subscribed to her, you're on the right track. That's so nice. Literally, George is like such a nice guy. Okay, so I feel like I have to address this. So the next two guys I've literally been like kind of obsessed with since I was like a child. I always called them my celebrity crushes because I didn't love Harry Styles or Justin Bieber. These guys were the guys that I fangirled over. In our church, we'd have like church activities, and these were like the older boys, the handsome boys, the fun outgoing guys that you're just like, whoa, you're really cool and I really like you. That kind of deal. Zach Strong is the next one on the list. He and I actually went on a date last summer. It was literally like a dream come true because like I was literally obsessed with him like forever. So yeah, it was really fun. Anyway, all right. I'm so nervous for this. Oh my gosh. What's your name? Zach Strong. Where do I know you from? West Virginia. Did you know I liked you? Yes, he did. I mean, some boys you just like, you better know. Like, you better know I like you from the way I act around you. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? Haha, no, come on. Did you ever like me? Yes. I'm good friends with Zach's sister because we were like around the same age, so we hung out all the time. And it was so funny. We talk about her brother all the time. Rate my attractiveness 10. Guys, you don't understand. Like, it would be like if Harry Styles, my voice is getting so high. It would be like if Harry Styles took your quiz. Like, that is the level of like pedestal that I put Zach and then the next guy on. Rate your personality 10. Quality that stands out. Quality that stands out about me: super outgoing. Like, honestly, you're pretty awesome, Riley. Thank you. Thank you, you too. Oh my gosh. What terms are we on? 7. Yeah. How awkward was this? A 4. Okay. So right around the middle. Yeah. I mean, it's awkward being like pointed out and being like, hey, you, I had a crush on you. Answer these questions about me and be honest about it. Like, that's putting you on the spot. Final thoughts, anything you'd like to say to my YouTube subscribers? All of this is honest, Riley, straight up. You're one of the coolest people. Thank you, you too. I think something to note as well, Zach and Ryan were like the older guys, so they're actually like 2.5 years older than me, 2.5, 3 years older than me. So by the time I was the age that I could date, they were leaving for their 2-year church missions. So I didn't see them for 2 years. Okay, this one was the one where I was like out on a limb for. Think of your celebrity crush, like, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, marry me. Like, that is the way I felt about this guy, which is really weird because he's like a person and I know him kind of, but we don't know each other well, and it was just kind of like the from afar, but like I still have talked to you before kind of thing. Oh my gosh, this is... It's like having your celebrity crush like rate you. I think another thing to say is like this guy, he was like the standard for me. So anytime I would meet new guys and like hang out with them or like see them, I was comparing them to him. And I don't even know him very well. It's just like what I've seen, the way he carries himself, the way he acts, like he was like it. Like, he's it. So everybody else better get on his level. He was the one that I was like, I don't know if I can message him because we don't know each other very well, and it's just kind of weird to like randomly come out with this like, hey, I had a crush on you. And I haven't talked to him in 3 years because he got back from his mission a year ago, and the last time I talked to him was seminary graduation, which was like before he left. So, oh my gosh. What's your name? Ryan Young. Where do you know me from? Church in West Virginia. Did you know I liked you? No? Okay, well, I guess that makes sense because I never saw him like very much at all. Like I can probably count on one hand the amount of like times that I saw him and talked to him. So that makes sense, especially since I was like younger. Like I was 15 and he was 18 leaving on a mission. So it was like, that makes sense. So in my church, we're not supposed to date till we're 16. So I remember being in a class with him and him asking me how old I was, and I was like, 15. 6. I think 6 is fine because Ryan Young is very handsome. So 10, you're cool. Okay. Yeah. Always cheerful. Again, that seems to be the theme with me. What terms are we on to? Yeah. Yes! Oh my gosh! Final thoughts, anything you'd like to say to my YouTube subscribers? You're the best swing dancer in the state! My dad was a swing dance instructor, so he taught my brother and I how to swing dance, and so we would always teach people how to swing dance and swing dance with all the guys. I probably only went to like 3 dances with Ryan, so I didn't like get that much of an opportunity to swing dance with him. I was a lot younger than him. I met him when I was 13. There was this girl and my cousin had a crush on her, and so I went to girls camp and I was talking to her and I'm like, you should totally marry my cousin because then we'll be related. One of those like kid things to say. And she's like, I don't know, you know, Ryan Young. And I was like, Ryan Young, whatever, like marry my cousin. I go to Book of Mormon Live a year later and I meet Ryan Young and I was like, you should marry him. You should marry him. Marry him. Yeah, marry Ryan. That's who you should marry. And then I got a little older and it went from you should marry Ryan to no, Ryan should marry me. That's who should. This is just so weird to talk about because I'm like literally 18 years old and this is awkward because I'm talking about a crush I had on somebody for so long. So yeah, I literally idolized Ryan Young. He was the man. He just made a good impression on me, I guess. Okay, so just a message to the guys that participated in this. Thank you so much. I know that was such a weird thing for me to do, but it felt good for me to be honest at least, and it was nice to hear your perspective. And I'm so grateful that I had the chance to meet you, get to know you, some of you more than others, but you all impacted my life in some way or another, and I'm grateful for you. So thank you. This is honestly very like open, like here's my heart, take a look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing me going through this process of messaging all these guys and getting to see their responses. All right guys, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much and I will see you next week with a new video. All right, bye guys.